Hello everyone and welcome to the second week team analysis for the MBL. We are Team Mythical. I am Serebii and I am here with Marty.
Hello.
And this week we are against, well, the team which has three people, all three of them friends of ours. It's Team Jamie, which includes Jamie, and Jamie.
My favourite member is Jamie.
Yeah, although Jamie's pretty good.
Yeah.
Now all Jamies are world's competitors, so this is going to be a tough battle. And I was looking at the team that they have, and it's the sort of team which looks completely innocuous, but when you really, really examine it, then it just is terrifying. So, unfortunately... Yeah. Oh, okay. Go ahead, Marty.
Well, I'm just looking at their first pick here. If this doesn't say that they've got plans, I don't know what does. They didn't go straight in with their S tier pick. They went in with an A tier. Not many teams did this, but it makes you think why they wanted this so badly. Before...
And overall, they're the only team which didn't pick an S tier in the entire MBL.
Yes, they. Going to get onto that later, but yeah, they haven't picked an S tier at all. So, first pick by Team Jamie is Mega Blastoise. What do you think, Joe?
Mega Blastoise is a terrifying Pokemon. It's bulky, it's slow, it's powerful, and its Mega Launcher ability boosting specific moves by, 33%? It's just devastating, especially since once it became possible to be Mega Blastoise, it got moves like Aura Sphere, Dragon Pulse, and Dark Pulse, which made it have some ridiculous coverage. This Pokemon is going to be hard to take down.
Yes, can get Blizzard as well, and just looking through the moves here, it's Scald.
What's even more terrifying, not to spoil the discussion later on, but it has Water Pledge. They also have another starter which has Grass Pledge, and having the two pledge moves together, Water Pledge and Grass Pledge, that's the one that creates the Swamp, which lowers speeds, I think.
I've never actually played anyone that's used that, so
it's terrifying. Now, what we could do, what I've been thinking about with Team Jamie, is that a lot of their team, they're solid picks, but they rely heavily on their abilities to do what they need it to do. And so I think a good strategy that we can bring to this is to skill swap the hell out of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, get Mega Launcher off, get the other abilities, which we will get to, off, and it ruins their strategy a bit. They'd have to switch out and reset it, which leaves them open. So that's a distinct possibility. Now, we've got two skill swappers in our team. We have Cresselia, which is a great Pokemon, and we also have Ribombee. Now, do you want us to use Ribombee for this?
I don't know. I think we should
examine the rest of the team and then decide.
Yeah. Are we, just because I don't know these things off the top of my head, is Mega Blastoise faster or slower than Magnezone?
It's faster. Magnezone's got a base speed of 60 and Mega Blastoise has a base speed of 78. However, Thunder Punch should take from Mega Medicham can take about 90% off, and High Jump Kick from Mega Medicham would take, it should one-hit KO it.
Okay, so we can have Thunder Punch on. Okay.
And Seed Bomb from Gourgeist. We could go for a fast Gourgeist, but that makes it weaker. But Seed Bomb from a Gourgeist would take at least half of it off.
Okay. Oh, it can also learn Dragon Pulse.
Yeah, so that's Guzzlord being a bit scared. No, Guzzlord could survive it. Guzzlord could easily survive it.
I don't think Garchomp would.
Guzzlord, it would be a 2-hit KO rather than a 3-hit KO because of the Mega Launcher boost, but it would get stabbed. Maybe it is a 3-hit KO. But it's definitely a 2-hit KO, so Guzzlord can go in and it can do some significant damage to it, but it really depends how they deal with the defences of it. It's a scary Pokemon. You wouldn't think
Yeah.
it considering it's a Kanto starter, but it is a scary Pokemon.
And they must have plans up their sleeve to choose it first, which
Yeah,
makes it more scary.
and unfortunately we have had to record this early, even before our match with Cyberbaz, because of scheduling issues. We're going to be battling next week, probably both Team Jamie and Team Cyberbaz, but it'll be uploaded, of course, normally. But because of our schedules and their schedules, we've had to do this early, so we're not entirely sure what will work in our team, and we've not been able to see how their team's working in their battle. So we're going in a bit blind here.
Yeah.
Okay, so next up is a Pokemon that they sniped from us.
Grrr.
It's Marty's signature Pokemon. It's Victini. Now this is another terrifying Pokemon.
Is it? Looks pretty cute to me.
It's got the standard, well, the previous standard bulk for a mythical Pokemon being 100, 100, 100, 100, 100, 100, 100 for the stat spread, but its ability is what terrifies me.
This Pokemon and its allies moves have their accuracy multiplied by 1.1.
Yeah, so a 10% boost, that would make Rock Slide's got, what, 90%? That would make it have a 99% accuracy against us. So another strategy we can use is we can use Skill Swap to get Victory Start off, and then with that, Mega Medicham's High Jump Kick would have a 99% accuracy.
Sounds good to me.
That does sound very good to me too. Of course, having Mega Medicham out at the same time as Victini is a tricky scenario, but it'll depend how they're going to use it.
I am so sad. I love Victini, obviously, so I was disappointed we couldn't get it. Again, this is another A tier pick for them. What can it do?
Here's the scary thing it can do.
Dazzling Gleam?
It gets V-Create through an event, as we all know. That's its signature move. That's got a power of, what is it, 180?
180.
Yeah, and it lowers the defense, special defense, and speed of Victini by a stage. But due to one of their team members, their team member has Contrary. They could skill swap Contrary because Victini can learn skill swap in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire through the tutor. They can use skill swap to get Contrary onto Victini and spam V-Create and just get bulkier and faster and bulkier and faster and bulkier and faster. That's terrifying.
Yeah.
That's the strategy I was wanting to use.
I mean, it's also got it's got loads of coverage. It can learn a lot of types of move, which is quite.
And it's got its other signature move of Searing Shot, which is basically a special fire type earthquake. It also, due to events, it has access to Reshiram and Zekrom's signature moves, Fusion Flare and Fusion Bolt. These are 100% 100 damage moves. Those are very powerful. But another event, both of these events have V-Create. Another event has it with Blue Flare and Bolt Strike, the other signature moves of Reshiram and Zekrom, which are more powerful but terrible accuracy. But with Victory Star, that brings it up to about 93.5%. But that one also gets Glaciate, which is basically a more powerful Icy Wind. Which is normally Curem's signature move, but that's another terrifying... Victini is a terrifying Pokemon. Why was it not S tier?
I voted it S tier.
I voted it S tier.
I mean, granted, I didn't really know at that point what it could do. I just voted it S tier because it was Victini.
And you thought other people would take the other S tier and we could grab it.
I thought, no one's going to want, mythical Pokemon that badly.
Everyone wanted the mythical Pokemon and we ended up with none.
Yeah. So, gutted.
Right, Victini's a terrifying Pokemon. Garchomp is a good solid pick against it if we go with the Z move again, with the ground type Z move, because it's faster unless they Scarf Victini. Because if we go for a jolly full investment, if we go for a jolly full investment Garchomp, go for the Tectonic Rage, that should one hit KO it. If not, bring it very close, but we can then hit it again.
What do we have? What can we put a good dark move on? Or
Guzzlord.
Yeah.
Guzzlord is a fantastic pick. It's bulky. It's got decent attack stat. It's not an amazing attack stat, but it's got a decent attack stat. And then if it can KO Victini, then it will get the beast boost and be even more of a beast. Beast. Anyway, is that everything about Victini? I mean, we can take it out with Phantom Force on Gorgeist as well, but you don't really want fire type. Nidoking as well can deal decent damage with it, but again, the psychic type on it. This is a scary Pokemon.
Yeah, without a doubt, they're going to bring it.
So for this, I think Chandelure with Flash Fire again. Because that way, if we can anticipate a fire type move, we can switch in and get Chandelure boosted. But yeah, the next Pokemon, let's go with their next A tier pick.
Oh yeah, might as well.
Their A tier pick, which was their sub S tier pick, was Tyranitar. I'm not scared of Tyranitar. Mega Medicham can OHKO it easy. But it does bring weather into the fold.
You got the Sandstream. What's its usage like these days? Obviously, I used to use it competitively, on and off for a little while.
Right, well, the top 4 moves on Battlespot are Rock Slide, which is 91.3%, Crunch, Protect, Ice Punch.
Yeah, I'd pretty much expect that.
Also Low Kick, Superpower Assurance, Earthquake, Ice Beam, and Dragon Dance.
Yeah, it can also learn a few dragon moves.
It's typically seen with a Choice Scarf on Battlespot or a Life Orb. Or a Dark type Z move. Or Weakness Policy. Oof. But no, Mega Medicham can pretty much deal with this.
And with Sandstream, like Garchomp get hit? Oh no, because it would have. What's its other ability?
Do you want Sand Veil on it?
Well, if we got Tyranitar coming out here, like maybe that could be an option. Like,
what we could
does their team? Is their team very physical? I don't.
It's a very mixed team. They had some fantastic picks. I was dismissing some of the picks when they were making it, and looking back, it's like this is a very solid, well-rounded team.
I think we might get more use having Sandveil than Rough Skin.
But
I think they'll bring Tyranitar out. Again, they went and picked another A instead of their S pick, so
they have the plans. But one thing we could do, I mean, it's not ideal, is put Rain Dance onto Cresselia, because that would get rid of the sands, and it could also weaken Victini's V-Create or Searing Shot if it does so bring it. But that we can't really risk using that when Mega Blastoise is about. Yeah,
it's a bit too risky, maybe.
But maybe have it as a backup for once we KO Mega Blastoise if they then bring out Tyranitar.
It just takes one more move off Cresselia, though.
It does. But there are other teams which use weather, which would probably be more of a threat to Jamie, but I don't know.
It's tough, having not seen the last match as well, because we're recording slightly ahead of time. It's a real tricky one, but I don't know. I think they'll bring it.
Yeah, they're definitely going to bring it. Because it is part of a strategy which involves another one of their Pokemon, which we will get to shortly. We've got another Pokemon before that, I think.
So yeah, definitely probably worth considering Sandveil.
Okay, I'll have to rebreed another Garchomp then.
It's a shame that shiny
No,
one
why
that
not
I
just use an
got.
ability capsule? That saves us time. No, wait, it's a hidden ability, so no, I
Yeah,
can't even do that.
I got that shiny one, but it's not jolly, and it's the worst nature in the world.
I'll just breed from this Garchomp, and 40% of the offspring will not have its hidden ability, so that'll be fine.
Porygon Z.
Oh, Porygon Z is a really annoying Pokemon because it is their Omni boosting Pokemon. Because it has the move Conversion, and Z Conversion will boost all of its stats by 1.
Start with the abilities.
Okay, the abilities typically it has Adaptability, which will boost its stab moves by 50%. Is it 50%? I think it brings up to 200 stab up to like the move being ×2 rather than ×1.5.
Yeah.
Now that's normally an innocuous move. It's like, oh yeah, Hyper Beam and Tri Attack. But with Conversion, if they do Conversion and turn Porygon Z into, say, an Electric type or an Ice type, then that will then boost their Ice type moves because they're now getting stabbed from the Ice type. And that's in addition to the Z Conversion boost. That's scary. 3/4 of Porygon Z run Ice Beam. Just over half run Thunderbolt. Just over half run Hyper Beam. Then Protect, Tri Attack, Conversion, Dark Pulse, Shadow Ball. Now, because
that's a problem.
Because Z Conversion, I think we might need to bring Chandelure for sure again, because Haze. Or we'll just use Clear Smog so we can do some damage at the same time.
And they could put Signal Beam on it as well, which is bad news for Cresselia.
And Guzzlord.
Yeah. I keep forgetting about Guzzlord. I don't like it. It's too ugly.
Guzzlord is an amazing Pokemon. We are going to prove that Guzzlord is a top pick. Everyone has been saying, why are you picking Guzzlord? It's for worst Ultra Beast. And it's like, there are plans afoot. You just need to have this right situation.
Joe's plans. I'm just going along with it.
Yeah, you're just smiling and nodding.
Yeah.
You got the Crest Chomp, which you really
I've not.
wanted.
Yeah, I got my Crest Chomp and Chandelure. I don't really care now, to be honest. And
the rest is just.
I was only vaguely aware of Guzzlord before the draft because I haven't finished the Ultra Beast thing yet.
Oh.
I kind of, I've not been playing the video game so heavily because of London Internationals.
Yeah. As we explained in our team
play
video.
it so quickly, so I haven't really done any of the end game because I just overdid it. And yeah, I'm way more into TCG lately. I'm really hoping this will bring me back. But yeah, Guzzlord, you're still not a Pokemon to me yet.
It will be. You'll see. You'll all see. But yeah, Porygon Z. Mega Medicham again. I mean, we don't see it with Psychic type moves often, but it does get them. But it's not ideal. It's typically modest, so go for the special defense again on Pokemon. Because we've got a bulky team. Fighting moves, yes. So Guzzlord and Mega Medicham can wreck it. Okay, the next Pokemon they have is Superior.
No!
Now, Superior is really jack of one trade. It's Contrary Leaf Storm, which basically means it's a beast boost. If Leaf Storm hits hard, boosts special attack.
I've been caught out by this too many times that I'm happy to admit. I remember one Premier Challenge, like, I used Icy Wind, they switched into a Contrary Superior, and then it just destroyed me. And it's like,
we need to be careful of that.
So we can't Icy Wind at all.
Well, we can. We just have to be careful and make
it's
sure we're not
it's annoying. It's annoying as well because it's grass, and Icy Wind is like, oh, yay, but no.
But if we do Icy Wind and Superior gets a boost, then we Trick Room. So basically for
That's
Cresselia, I'm thinking
yeah.
the same as Cyberbaz, Skill Swap, Trick Room, Protect, and Icy Wind. It's not ideal, but it can get the job done.
It can learn Dragon Tail.
Yeah, but
and
it's
Dragon
rarely
Pulse.
used Dragon Tail.
What's it got? What's it got on
The
VGL?
top options are Leaf Storm, Protect, Taunt, Glare, Hidden Power, Grass Pledge, Giga Drain, Dragon Pulse, Leech Seed, Substitute.
Lowers the user special attack by 2. So then does it get the contrary boost?
Yes.
Oh man. We gotta get this thing down quickly.
Yeah, an Ice Beam from Porygon Z, a Body Slam from Mega Glalie. No, wait, why did I say Porygon Z? That's my VGC team, sorry. Mega Glalie, Ice Punch from Mega Medicham.
If we put Wisp on Chandelure to like chip away, it might help.
Yeah, that could work.
Something that will affect its
Hell, Chandelure's Heat Wave would wreck it. If we turn that into a Z move, then we can just OHKO it.
Yeah, sure, but
Yeah, maybe not use Gorgeist in this match, because I don't know, there's too much against Gorgeist here, in my view. And whilst the Z Trick or Treat boost would be nice.
Wait, so what we got for Superior? We can Chandelure,
Mega Glalie,
yeah.
Mega Medicham. I think Guzzlord might have Gunk Shot or Poison Jab.
I think they're gonna bring it.
Yeah, so if we bring Guzzlord, I'll put Poison Jab on it. Because Guzzlord can eat hits from Superior like crazy.
Next pick.
Next pick is Excadrill. Now this works well with their Tyranitar pick because of its Sand Rush ability and its
I was
fast
thinking
Pokemon
that
in
they
general.
weren't. I've just look at this and thought, oh, they might not bring it, but now seeing Sand Rush, like, maybe. Sandstorm is active. This Pokemon's speed is doubled.
And look at its base speed in general. It basically works in a similar way to Tyranitar. It's a physical attacker. It runs
this Pokemon's ground, rock, steel attacks do 1.3 times more in Sandstorm and it is immune to it. What does it usually have?
83.1% have Sand Rush. 16.4% use Mold Breaker, so they can get Earthquake through on Levitate. And 0.5% use Sand Force.
Because, hang on, Chandelure doesn't levitate, does it?
No, but it does have the Fire-type moves, which are super effective, and so if we get it in the Trick Room, then it can OHKO it easy.
So we're thinking we should probably Trick Room our way through this.
There are a lot of fast Pokemon, but there's also a lot of slow Pokemon, which we haven't got to yet.
Right.
As I said, this is a very well-rounded team. Excadrill's not that scary. I mean, we've got a lot of stuff that can deal with it. It's just teamed with Tyranitar, it's a bit more scary. Because if it gets the Rock Slides off, because it's got the Sand Rush boost, then it's pretty much going to hit first, guaranteed, and then 30% chance of flinching either opponent.
You get Poison Jab as well.
So yeah, Excadrill is a scary Pokemon, but we can deal with it. Again, skill swapping Sand Rush off of it would be hilarious, and then we've got a super fast Cresselia.
It would be a fast X-Scissor onto Cresselia.
That's true, but a lot of them don't run it.
But they might. That's the beauty of this thing. That they could change it up like every round.
Yeah.
They're not locked.
But I think we can deal with that.
Okay.
Okay, next up is a threat to Cresselia. It's Yanmega. Yanmega's not as fast as Yanma, I believe. It still gets speed boost, but 100% of Yanmega run Bug Buzz.
Great.
And it also gets Air Slash, which has a high... Air Slash is the flinch one, isn't it? Or is it the critical one? Either way, ouch. Detect Ancient Power, which has that 10% chance of being of a high boost. I mean, Yanmega on paper is a scary Pokemon, but... It can be dealt with easily.
Rock Slide.
Rock Slide. What do we have for chooses Rock Slide? Oh yes, Garchomp. Yeah, easy. Done. Blech. And we can also Chandelure it, and Guzzlord can take care of it and eat some of the moves.
See, part of me is thinking maybe they won't bring it.
Yeah, I see Yanmega as being one of the ones that they don't bring.
Yeah. Although they might be really scared of Cresselia. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I would be.
Because it is tanky. And they just probably want to get at it quickly.
But. An idea could be Ribombee, Quiver Dance, Baton Pass into Cresselia, +1 special attack, special defense, and speed onto Cresselia. I mean, it does leave it open for a turn, and we could sash the Ribombee to do this. That way we've got an even bulkier Cresselia, which can do decent damage with Icy Wind and outspeeds most things. It's gimmicky, it's more of a single strategy, but it could work very well here.
I'm just smiling and nodding because you seem to have way more of an idea what you want to do.
Other than Rock Slide, I'm not seeing many spread moves, but what we could do is team it with Guzzlord, and Guzzlord gets Wide Guard so that we can make sure to set this off.
Yeah.
It is an idea.
It is an idea. And
we can also bring Ribombee back and use Speed Swap to get Guzzlord's speed up to 124. And then Guzzlord is a terrifying, bulky, evil monster.
It's ugly.
But that's just an idea. Yes, it's ugly, but... Okay, next Pokemon. Fanrotom. This is a Pokemon which has not been used on BattleSpot enough to even have a top 10 move list.
Oh dear. It's levitating, so...
Yeah, but it's also a flying type.
Right. Okay,
so 100% of them use Air Slash. That's a scary move. 100% use Thunderbolt. 87.5% use Thunderwave. 75% use Protect. Then Volt Switch, Trick, and Will-O-Wisp.
Will-O-Wisp on it still, okay.
And hold items are Citrus, Berry, Ring Target, and Rocky Helmet. It could be to make sure even if there's a Mold Breaker, Earthquake will still miss. It's definitely one of their bizarre choices. I mean, it's not a fast Pokemon, so it might... I just need to double check which move I'm thinking of. I'm pretty sure I'm thinking of Air Cut.
Did you say Discharge was up there?
No.
Alright. We don't have a big electric weakness at all, do we?
No, I made sure of that. I tried to avoid flying types and water types where possible. But yeah, okay. Fanrotom is not that fast, so we don't necessarily have to worry too much about flinches from Air Slash. But that's still going to hit hard with Stab. But it's not going to do much damage to anything of ours, really.
No.
I don't know if they'll bring it, but if they do, then we've got Rock Slide again, we've got Ice Punch, we've got Mega Glalie again. So I doubt they'll bring it, but we should be prepared. But we've got decent coverage, so that's not a problem.
No.
I mean, I think it could get discharged, but Wide Guard from Guzzlord can deal with that. Okay, the next Pokemon, Dragalge.
Ugly.
Okay, Dragalge is a very slow Pokemon, but its hidden ability is adaptability, which we saw on Porygon Z, which boosts its stab moves to 2 times rather than 1.5 times. And its stab moves are Poison and Dragon. Both Poison is a very dominant type in the MBL because there are a decent amount of fairies going about.
Yeah.
So I can see why.
What ability?
Adaptability.
Yeah, alright.
So, because of the poison type, I mean, we don't really have a poison weakness.
Do we?
We've got Rabombi, but that's it. I think. What even is our team? Nah, I think we're
Dragauki
good.
can learn Haze.
Yeah, that's probably their anti-Omni boost strategy.
Play
like
rough.
Ours is Guzzlord. Play rough, that could hurt Guzzlord a little bit. Probably a 2-hit KO one. But Dragauki is also weak to Guzzlord, and Dragon Claw from Guzzlord would probably take it down to 2-hit KO it, and Guzzlord's faster than Dragauki, I believe.
Garchomp faster.
Garchomp is faster. Dragon Claw from Garchomp could do it. So I'm not too scared of it. I mean, adaptability Dragauki made Dragauki...
It's quite slow, isn't it? 44.
Yeah, and I think Guzzlord's 46. Let me just double check. So unless they speed invest it, we'll still outspeed it.
Guzzlord is 43.
Oh.
So it's slower.
Okay. Well, we've got... Indeed. We could scarf the Guzzlord.
It might make it look cuter.
But speed swap with Rabombi onto Guzzlord, that'll make it a lot faster. So that is a strategy which I have been thinking about us using. It can work. It's one of my more unusual strategies, and those are always great on paper, but only works like 70% of the time.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm not unsure they're going to bring this. It doesn't really give them much of an advantage. We've got a faster dragon type. We've got lots of ice type. I don't see them bringing it. We've also got 2 fast ground types, which will take out the poison. We've got Mega Medicham, which is fast and takes out the poison. I don't see them bringing it, but we've got it. It's fine.
And their final pick,
Mr. Mime. This is clearly their support Pokemon. It can set up Reflex. It can set up Light Screen. It can skill swap, which could be detrimental.
Baton Pass. You say that?
Well, it doesn't really. Baton Pass isn't really that viable a strategy in doubles. I mean, we're still gonna try it. Why
Dazzling Gleam.
Dazzling Gleam.
Edge.
Quick Guard to protect against priority.
Fake
Wide
out.
Guard. Mr. Mime's an annoying Pokemon. We can deal with it with our Chandelier and our
I forgot it's a
Nidoking,
fairy type now.
And Guzzlord can survive a hit from it because it's not that
Magnezone.
strong. Magnezone can do it, but I'm not really seeing much of a Magnezone need in this matchup. I mean, for Mega Blastoise it would help, but Mega Blastoise has got the Aura Sphere, which would just wreck it. So I think going non-super effective Pokemon, but with super effective moves and high jump kick and things like that on Mega Blastoise can deal with it.
Got Thunderbolt, which won't affect us.
But yeah, it's got Soundproof is the ability of choice, followed by Technician. It also has Filter, which that acts akin to...
Immune to sound-based moves. Would that be a problem for us? I don't think it is.
I don't think we've got any sound-based moves.
No.
I mean, I think Belch on Guzzlord is counted as one, but I highly doubt we'd use Belch because that's very situational. Then again, we could, for Guzzlord, rather than something obvious like Assault Vest, which I do like to use because that makes Guzzlord survive a lot of stab fairy type hits. we could use like one of the berries, which once it gets 25%, it brings it back up by 50%. And no one wants a really bulky Guzzlord which does that. Well, no one wants to be against them, but it's a strategy.
Substitute.
I can see them bringing Mr. Mime. It does great support. It's like a weaker, lamer Cresselia, but with more barrier options.
I don't like it.
I can see them bringing it, but I can see us dealing with it. I mean,
Joe used Future Sight.
But this is a scary team that they've got.
It is, yeah. That Superior is giving me nightmares already.
But yeah, that's their team. Now our team, I think we should bring Ribombee and Guzzlord. Ribombee can help out. It can boost up Cresselia. It can boost up Guzzlord.
So bringing them in.
I think so, but I think Magnezone, it's not the best option in this pick. It can deal with Yanmega and Mega Blastoise, but we've already got coverage for those. I mean,
and Mr. Mime.
Yeah, but anything can handle Mr. Mime.
So you don't want to bring Magnezone? I don't know. I would say we don't bring Gourgeist.
Yeah, and maybe Nidoking's got a bit of a weakness to this team as well.
Yeah. So you got to choose who to leave out though, Nidoking or Magnezone.
I don't know. Both have got their uses, both have got their weaknesses in this team. I guess Nidoking, because we've got the coverage elsewhere.
Yeah. No, I would agree.
So, leaving out Nidoking and Magnezone, bringing in our ringers of Guzzlord and Ribombee. Ribombee with Pollen Puff, that's going to help us out. That, when we target ourselves with that gives us basically a recover on the target, on our target, and it does damage if we decide to attack the opponent. So that's always good. We'll make it a very bulky Ribombee. Well, as bulky as a Ribombee.
Yeah, I was going to say, how bulky can it be?
But it's fast, it's got a decent special attack. It can be useful. It's got Quiver Dance. I mean, with Quiver Dance, if we don't even baton pass it, if we just Quiver Dance, and then we've got a super fast Ribombee pollen puffing everywhere. It's like, oh god, that's scary. And a lot of their attackers are special attackers, like Mega Blastoise, Superior, Mr. Mime, Yanmega, Fanrotom. They have a very special focus team, other than Tyranitar and Excadrill.
Yeah, I was going to say, like, Garchomp, what are you going to go with, Sandvale or Ruffskin? Is it?
I think Sandvale might be the best shout.
Yeah. Because do you see many of them making very physical moves?
No, I mean it can use physical stuff, but it's primarily special. I mean, V creates no, that's a physical move, isn't it? Let me just double check. V creates, yeah, that's physical. But it can run us both. But everything else is special, other than Excadrill and Tyranitar. So going with our special bulk, and we can do it. We might have a chance here.
I hope so. I really, really do.
So I'm saying Assault Vest Guzzlord rather than the Berry one. That way it can take up the hits, and if we need Ribombee to Pollen Puff it, we can Pollen Puff it to get 50% back.
Okay.
Okay, so that's our team. Now, because we're doing it in advance, some things might change, but, well, you'll see. And the battle will be uploaded to Marty's channel tomorrow on Saturday the 27th of May. So be sure to check that out. Be sure to like and subscribe to both me and Marty's videos, and comment to see if you think we're going crazy with our strategies, which we probably are. But when we've got Worlds players, the best way to get through Worlds players is to throw unknowns at them. Do you not agree?
We didn't draft any unknown.
Oh, I knew you were going to make that joke.
You shouldn't have said that.
But to bring unusual strategies and unusual stuff, that's the way to throw a lot of Worlds players. A lot of proper full-on VGC players. Throw things they don't expect of them, and they might not be able to deal with it. Or they could say, what on earth are you doing? And press the I win button. But yeah, so be sure to check out the battle, and then our week 3 battle, which will be next week, will be against, I believe it's Team Wee Disney. So that's Duncan and Shofu. But be sure to subscribe to this channel to see our team analysis for that. And until next time, see ya.
Bye.